Is this the best Utah team you faced in a number of years?
It's hard to kind of go back and remember all the teams, but this team is good, is really good. You look at their offensive numbers, and they're really impressive. I mean, they're outscoring their opponents by 25 points a game. They're shooting 55% from the field, 64% from two. Their defensive numbers have always been good. I think Larry's done a great job defensively with that group, and now I think he's got an offense that's as equal a match to it.
Why are they so good with the two-point shot?
I think it's the style that they play. You know, they really protect that basket, and they get out on three-point shooters and try and make you put the ball on the floor. They collapse quick. They've got good size around the basket with those three big kids that they kind of rotate in. And that gives them 15 fouls around the rim with Lenz and Dubashinsky and Olsen. And then their athleticism kind of speeds you up a little bit, and you don't get free looks at the basket. You've got to create stuff, and they've been really good at that.
Is it tough to gauge where they're at just because of the competition they play? They play a lot of home games and maybe some lower level.
The fact they won 10 home games in a row, I think, is tough enough. We've got to go in there and play well to try and break their confidence right now.
Do you get a sense the rivalry is maybe picking up a little bit because Utah may be getting better?
I think the rivalry is pretty much like it's been since I've been the coach here. It's kind of, I've been here for 17 years, and it's kind of gone back and forth, and every game is a memorable game. I think the difference in the last couple of years is that you're only going to get them one time, and they're only going to get us one time. And so these games will stand alone. Your schedule is 30 games, and then you may play 35 or 36 games, and some really big games during that season will go along with that team and that schedule. But the Utah game stands alone. Everybody will ask, what happened in 2014? What happened in the game in 2010? And so that's the feel that I think now you got one shot. So hopefully you play best.
Do you anticipate this series going on year after year?
Yeah, I do. Actually, I do. I'm excited about that.
What do you remember about last year's game? Anything stands out?
I remember that we were behind most of the time. The game was, they came in, took control of the game, and we were trying to play from behind. And the last few minutes of the game we had some guys make some big plays. Matty hit a big three. Craig hit a big three in the corner. Matt hit another big three, and those were, kind of the game changers.
Since you've been the head coach, your teams have had quite a bit of success, not only against Utah, but against all in-state teams. I think you've won 29 of 35. What goes into the preparation for these in-state games?
Well, I think what the most important thing is that get your players to feel the excitement of the game and to feel the importance of the game, and then to let them actually go out and play. Put a game plan in that's simple, not real complicated. Don't try to change a lot of things, and have your guys go in with a real confident attitude and know that the whole key to this thing is to compete. And compete for 40 minutes consistently with your group, whether it's an offensive possession, a defensive possession, and hopefully you can get your guys to go do that. And this is a group that I think really improved from last Saturday to the Wednesday night game. But we basically have the same challenge this week that we had last week. We won our midweek game, we lost our weekend game, and so hopefully we can improve upon that. And we played well Wednesday, and hopefully we can continue on that as we get on the road and play another road game.
What do you need to see from your team to really play at your highest level when you're on the road, or at least away from the variance?
Well, I think that sometimes, coaches and players feel like you've got to put a perfect game together. I don't. I just feel that our effort has to be perfect. Our execution, they're going to have a great game plan, and they've got really good players, and there's going to be, times where there's possessions when they're better than we are. And that can't get you down. That can't send you sideways as far as your effort is concerned. And your effort's got to be really consistent throughout the whole game. And hopefully our guys are ready for it.